Hey cuties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Quori-Tyler, aka QT, aka Books with QT, and happy Bookmas Day 1. Great stocking stuffers. So cute. The Venn diagram of Jelly Cat lovers and book lovers is literally just a circle. I'm so excited to be doing my second annual Bookmas on this channel. I'm going to be posting for 12 days in December 1st through the 12th, and do 12 days of Bookmas. I mean, we'll see how it goes. If I'm able to manage it, maybe we go a little longer than the 12 days, but right now I'm committing to 12 days of Bookmas, posting bookish type vlogs and videos every single day for the next 12 days. I love watching Vlogmas and now Bookmas now that I'm part of the book community, and I just think it's so much fun to have like comfort creators that you know you can watch every single day during the month. So I'm excited to be back doing it again. I'm gonna start Bookmas off today with a little bookish gift guide. I feel like this is perfect if you're part of the book community and you need some ideas of what to add to your Christmas wish list. This is great, or this is a good video to send to people that maybe don't fully understand the bookish world and are looking to gift you some presents for the holidays. Maybe this can be a little gift guide for them. Whatever it is, I feel like starting off with a gift guide in the beginning of December is ideal. I rounded up some of my favorite bookish and cozy-ish products because I feel like a lot of bookish people love cozy products. So they're not all specifically book related, but I think bookish people will appreciate them, if that makes sense. So without further ado and without too much talking, let's just get into it. Why don't we? So the first thing we're starting off with is kind of small, but I feel like are great stocking stuffers or great little additions if you're making a little basket for someone or just something to add a little extra fluff. First, we have bookmarks. I mean, bookmarks are obviously needed for every single reader that reads a physical book, but I feel like the book community has really created some really fun designs and little quotes and phrases and stuff to put on bookmarks. That way you can kind of have a bookmark that fits the vibe of whatever you're reading. At least that's what I like to do. I'm gonna have in the description all the links to some of my favorite shops that have all kinds of bookish merch, but specifically bookmarks. Flowers on Sunday is one of my favorites. They make these cute designs. Like, how freaking cute is that? And it just makes you excited and happy to read and to pick up your book and to mark where you are in your pages. I have these two little, it's like a different type of bookmark. My mom got these for me last year actually, and it has a little Q for my name and a C for Coco because that's what my little sister calls me. But these go on like the edge of the page. Let me show you actually. Let's get a book. So this goes on the edge of the page you're on. And I think that is so cute. And I think a lot of Etsy shops have it. Link down below some other ones, but I felt like that was a cute, different type of bookmark. Okay, and kind of sidelining from the bookmarks, but similar, are bookish stickers. And these could be super inexpensive. You can get stickers from anywhere from like $2 to $5 probably at the most. And they just have different bookish quotes on it, like slow burn book club, fictional characters, leaving reality, entering fiction. Like, they're just so freaking cute. We're gonna get to the Kindle later, but I like to make little Kindle covers with different stickers and stuff. And I just feel like bookish stickers can be used for everything, whether it's journaling to your Stanley Cup to your Kindle, etc., etc. Any kind of fun stickers or bookmarks are great stocking stuffers. Now, one of my favorite things to do in books that I really like and that have quotes or just themes that I'm really enjoying is to tab my books. I mean, this was Queen of Shadows and you can see I tabbed a lot and underlining things, but these tabs just help keep it organized so that you know exactly where to look for a certain quote or something that you want to remember forever. So the next gift are these tabs, and these you can get from Amazon for super cheap. I got all of these I think for maybe like $12, and these have lasted me the whole year, and I still obviously have so much more. There's a bunch of different colors. I like to tab based on the colors of the cover, so I like that these have so many different kind of hues and tones because I can match it to exactly what the cover of the book I'm tabbing is. But yeah, super inexpensive and another good little stocking stuffer to add to whatever you're gifting your bookish person. And in addition to this, you can also get some kind of markers or highlighters, pens that they can use to underline the things as well. I like these tabs because they come on these ruler type plastic things, so I use this as a guide to underline so that my lines are straight, but that's just me. I have a little bit of OCD, so there's that. Okay, up next is gonna seem a little bit silly, but it's jelly cats. I think jelly cats, what was the quote that people say? The Venn diagram of jelly cat lovers and book lovers is literally just a circle. I think that book lovers love cute, especially romance fiction book lovers, just like cutesy little comforting things. And I keep this one on my bookshelf back there, and I think it's so cute with its little legs. This is the Croissant one, but there's so many different kinds of jelly cats. I think they actually make some Bookish jelly cats, but they probably are hard to get. But yeah, I think any kind of plushie, but specifically jelly cats, are just, I don't know, something about the book community and jelly cats just go hand in hand. All right, next we have our Kindle. The Kindle is actually what got me into reading, so I recommend the Kindle as a whole. There's so many different types of Kindles, and I don't want to break down the differences between them all because I don't really know, but this is the Kindle Paperwhite, and it works perfectly for me. I absolutely love it. It's dead right now, but I mean, it's easy to navigate. It's very like pocket size handheld. It's lightweight, but not too lightweight. I kind of like having the, like, feeling like I have something in my hand, if that makes sense. But yeah, so I like my Kindle Paperwhite, but again, there's so many different ones. I actually also want to try out the Kobo. A lot of people have been talking about the Kobo recently, and that seems like a good alternative. But any kind of e-reader, especially if someone's new to reading and maybe doesn't want to invest in buying a bunch of books like this, or doesn't care to buy a bunch of books like this, I think the Kindle could be good because you can also get Kindle Unlimited, which I think is like $15 a month, and you get a bunch of free books. Well, not free books, you're paying $15 a month, but you can pay over $15 for one book in a month, where with Kindle Unlimited you're paying the $15 and getting a whole catalog of books for free. And I feel like with a lot of like apps and stuff like that, you think that, oh, they're not going to have any of the good books, it's just going to be like random stuff. No, they have most of the hits, all the like new releases and stuff like that. They obviously don't have every single book, but a lot of the popular book talk books are on Kindle Unlimited. So I feel like in addition to the Kindle, maybe gifting someone a Kindle Unlimited subscription could be really good too. So take with that what you will. But yeah, again, I just decorated my Kindle with a bunch of stickers and also a pop socket. These pop sockets are perfect because you can put the little mag stripe safe, whatever thing it's called, and then stick your pop socket on there so that you can read like this. Beautiful. In addition to the Kindle, I couldn't find it right now for some reason. I'm not sure where it is, but I'm gonna have a picture and a video demonstration on the screen. But I have this Kindle holder that you can clip onto your nightstand or onto your bed or anything that's close to where you're laying or sitting down, so that you can have your Kindle hands-free. If you're laying in bed at night or whatever it is, you can prop it onto this little contraption thing and just read easily. And you can swipe through if you want, or I haven't tried this yet, but I'm gonna add it to my Amazon storefront too because I do want to try it. They have these Kindle clickers that you can use so that you literally can like be under your covers in bed, laying down, just looking at your screen and clicking the clicker to tap to the next page. And that's as lazy as things can get, but sometimes you just want to be lazy. You're already being productive by reading, right? So like, allow yourself a little laziness. Okay, another Kindle feature that I think would be a good gift are Kindle cases. So the one I have on my Kindle right now is a clear case that I just added stickers to, but then there's also cases like this. This one's from Lily's Playground, bow and candle design, and then when you open it up, you can put your Kindle in here. You can use this little strap as a way to hold it when your Kindle's in there. And this is a hard shell, so it's good for like traveling and stuff. If you don't want your Kindle to get scratched up, it has this cover that goes on the face of it. So I really love Kindle covers, and there's so many different cute ones with different quotes and stuff on Etsy or wherever on the internet. I also really like this thing to put my Kindle in, especially if I have the clear back one that doesn't have a cover for the face. I can just add it to my little pouch and it's protected. Another great way to travel and a cute little thing. So on top of this sleeve, there's other sleeves that you can literally put books in. They're so big. You can put little pens or whatever it is that you need to keep right there. And then in the big pocket, you can fit your book. And if you know how big Queen of Shadows is, that just shows you how big this sleeve is. And it's a great way to transport your little books. Beautiful. I love these things so much, especially when I'm on the go. Up next is my little reading journaling setup. I got into journaling this year, or maybe like the end of last year, and then I started a new journal this year. I didn't really keep up with it the way that I want to, but for the new year, my goal is to keep up with my reading journal every single month. But a good gift is just a plain journal that has a bunch of blank pages that your reading buddy or reading friend can add the books that they've read in. I have a bunch of like markers, pens, different washi tapes, scissors, rulers. I got all of this stuff off of Amazon, and I'll have it linked below, but I keep it in this little thing that just has all the arts and craft that I need. So throughout the year, I just add the different books that I'm reading, how many stars I give each one, what my TBR is for the year. I started doing a page tracker to show how many pages I read every day, but after the first month, I clearly gave up on that. This was all the series that I was reading throughout the year. I think I've actually finished most of these series, which is really exciting. So as you can see, it's just a bunch of like markers, stickers, tapes, different things to kind of have like a junkish journal, book journal. So any kind of arts and crafts supplies you can get for someone, including a blank journal, and just allow them to have some freedom to express their love for the books that they're reading. Okay, the next thing I'm also going to include pictures of, because I have so many different things all around, I couldn't gather it all, but Bookish merch. I think this is one of my favorite gifts to get as a book lover. I love getting sweaters and t-shirts or even hats that have some quotes from some of my favorite books or 5-star reads of mine. Just anything that kind of like shows the love that the person has for a certain book series or whatever it is. Like for example, I love ACOTAR, and this sweater I wear absolutely all the time, and I love whenever I'm out in public or at a coffee shop or something and I have this sweater on, people are like, oh my gosh, I love ACOTAR too. And it's like, if you know, you know. If you get it, the girls like get it, get it. So that's a fun thing to get someone, and there are so many cute book merch shops that I'll have linked below. Okay, last but not least, this is not exactly book related, but I think, again, just like with the Jelly Cats, coffee or matchas and books just go hand in hand. So these beautiful little cups that people can add either their iced coffee to or hot coffee. This one is also from Lily's Playground, and I kind of love it because it's a hot coffee mug, but it doesn't have a handle. So you're just able to be cozy and cute with your little book in hand and drinking your coffee or your matcha, whatever it is. So I love this, and she has a bunch of different designs too, and she does everything handmade. So it's incredible. I love a ceramic clay mug. And then these two are the famous Anthropology icon glasses. I have this one with the little clouds on it. This one has croissants, but they have a bunch of different icons on the glasses, and they're so cute. And I feel like, especially if you have someone that likes to post pictures of their books or maybe wants to start any kind of book Instagram or something like that, it's always nice to have aesthetic things like this in your shot. So whether you're posting like a book with your coffee next to it and it has a mug like this, I just think it's so cute. So again, books plus jelly cats plus coffee mugs just go together. All right, our last gift for this Bookish gift guide are Bookish art prints. So these are two of my favorites that I have right now in this new reading room that I created. I got both of these prints digitally downloaded from Etsy, and they were both like maybe $6, $10 each. And then I got it printed at CVS for like $30. So overall it was like $35 plus the frames were another $30. So maybe like $60 for these beautiful art prints. You can also get them smaller or bigger, but these digital prints are all on Etsy, and there are a plethora of them. I got this one that has a little ACOTAR matchbook print, and then this one is the library card that everyone loves in all of my videos. And it says, between the pages of a book is a great place to be. And I just think it's so cute and ties everything together beautifully, and it's perfect to add to any room of a book lover. Okay, cuties, that's all I have for you. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that this helped inspire your wish list for the holidays or helps your friends and family know what to buy for you if you're sharing this with them. Again, everything is going to be linked in the description if you want direct links to any of the things that I talked about today. Also, comment below and let me know what bookish thing you have on your wish list, if it's something that I didn't name today, and maybe that can help someone else that's reading the comments get even more inspired. All right, this was so much fun. I'm so excited to do Bookmas and so excited to see you guys again tomorrow. Happy holidays. Bye.